right, we got our next question. I'm about to crash out, bitch. Tell me something. Now, do the episode stuff later, please. I need your wisdom. I love when people tell me what to do. It gives me the decision if I want to listen or not. Let's get into it. All right. Preventing a crash out. Imagine climbing a mountain, and the first time you get up a little bit, the mountain top is here. You get up a little bit and you're like, oh shit, and it's so cool and it's great, and then you accidentally slip and you fall to the ground. And you're like, holy fuck, that fall was so bad, I don't even want to try and climb again. But you end up trying again and you get higher this time and you slip again and you fall, and the fall is even worse than the first time. So now you're like, bruh, fuck that mountain. I'm not trying anymore. I'm just going to stay down here so that I don't fall and get hurt anymore. I'm all broken up. Whatever. That's life. That's life. And sometimes we really think like that. We think, man, fuck this. I'm not trying this again. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Just to try and prevent us from being hurt. Which is fine. We can prevent ourselves from being hurt, but not trying again is not the modality of prevention that I would suggest. I'll tell you, I done crashed out plenty times. I done crashed out. I done crashed in. I done crashed up, down, and all around. I've been all over the place and everywhere in between. So I get it. I get it. And then I still be having my bad days where I'm like, to everyone else, I'm a bitch. I'm always good with me. Like when I'm by myself, I'm always fine. I'm happy, I'm cool, I'm good. I have no complaints. I feel like my most authentic self every time I'm by myself. But it be as soon as I gotta go interact with the community that I don't want to interact with, depending on the day and what happened and what I'm stressing about, what I'm thinking about, worrying about, sometimes I will be a bitch. I will. Yeah, and I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be spreading that. I don't want to spread bitch. I want to spread love. So, because it just feels better. It feels better to receive love. It feels better to give love as opposed to anything other than that. So that's what made me think, what things can I come up with? What measures can I put in place to ensure I don't crash? And I had to think of it like the mountain and then climbing the mountain and because it's like, all right, so I'm climbing the mountain. I'm gonna fall because the mountain is slippery. So what can I do to make sure I don't fall? Or I just used this analogy yesterday with somebody. I'm swimming in the deep end of the pool. What? I'm past 5 feet 6 inches. Now I'm in the 10 feet. I'm swimming, which is a deeper amount of feet that I could drown in. The lower I could sink, unless I have a life vest. I can climb that mountain and get all the way to the top and be just fine and worry free about falling because I got a safety net. I got a safety net at each level that's slippery. So that's kind of like what I'm doing with life, right? So I know the things that I be worrying about. You know the things that you worry about. You know the things that get you in a not so good mood. And if you don't know, write it down. When you're mad, pissed, anything other than good vibes, write down how you feel and be so honest. Nobody's going to read it. Nobody's reading it. And if you want to make sure nobody reads it, then burn the shit when you're done. But write down, I need to go on Do Not Disturb. I think it's best to do it in the moment because, you know, when you arguing with your man, like, I got a problem with ABC. And then he's like, oh, but you be doing ABC. And then you go, oh, well, name a time that I did that. And then he go, oh, I don't remember a time, but I just know you be doing it. And then you go, exactly, like, stop bringing up old shit when I'm trying to address my problem. This is just how I look at it. I think that's like life when you have problems with your own self in life. If you want to be a certain way, if you want to be in a certain essence, if you want to be in a certain mind space, heart space, energy space, you want your energy field to feel a certain way, and you're not feeling that way, write it down. Write down everything you're feeling, everything you're thinking. Oh, this bitch can die tomorrow and I'll be happy as fuck. Like anything. Be so honest, because only you and whatever higher power you believe in, if you believe in one, y'all the only ones looking at that and reviewing that and assessing that and going over the data. Think of it like a company. If you have dead loved ones, think of them like your staff members, your board of directors, right? God is the founder of the company of you, and then you are the CEO and the owner. You're driving this company. You didn't found it. Like, it's like a franchise type shit where all the humans are the franchises, right? And you're the CEO and owner of your franchise. So it's time to have a meeting. So meet with whatever, or just yourself. Write down everything you're feeling mad about. And then that alone will like release some shit from your energy field. And then you'll slowly transition to how you want to feel. And then go down each one and think about, well, how could this be prevented moving forward? How can this be prevented moving forward? What's my safety net? What's my life vest so I can go back and swim in the deep end? So I can go back and climb that mountain and make sure that I still feel good when I fall, when I slip, shall I say, when I slip, when I trip, when I don't swim right and about to drown. I don't know. Right? So, not me putting my hair behind my ear, ain't none. Usually I have the braids. I'm so ready to put them back in though. Anyway, alright, so boom. Once you eventually are in a better mood at a later time, at a later date, whenever that may be, maybe you was pissed as fuck on Monday because it was Monday, and then you a little happier on Thursday because you about to be what? Last day with these coworkers. Maybe Thursday you're feeling like yourself again. You're feeling how exactly you want to be feeling. Like yourself, your good self. Go back to that list that you wrote down when you was pissed. Bars. And then go line by line and think again of some more ideas of safety nets, of life vests to help you prevent from crashing out. Like, we can get mad, we can get frustrated, we can be worried, we can be stressed. Okay, now what? You just gonna keep being that to the point of crash out? That's what I had to like consult with myself. Like, bitch, we just gonna crash out every time? Because that's just extra work. That is literally extra work. That's like painting the wall of a house a new color and not putting no plastic on the floor, not putting no tape on the baseboards. And now you gotta clean up. Now you gotta clean up that paint off the baseboards when you done. Now you gotta clean up the paint off the floor when you done, because you didn't have no protection on the floor before you got started. That's basically it. It's just as simple as that. Like, having goals. Let's say I have goal A, B, C. There's gonna be some challenges because it's different. I'm going from here to here, and I'm not going in no spaceship straight up. I'm in a human body on Earth in 2026. So give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace, some love, some patience. It's rough. It's weird. Like, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of technological advances going on. People not really loving on each other and taking care of each other and looking out for each other like they used to. Still happens. Like, there's still good people and shit. But it ain't as heavy as it used to be. So it's a little like different times. It's like new world type shit going on. And you gotta have your own back, front, side, everything. Pay attention to yourself first. That's the best investment, to pay attention to yourself. However that looks for you. being religious, spiritual, witchy, bruja. What's the word? The people that don't believe in nothing? Atheist, whatever. Like, you on your own and you rock solid, like, got this shit, like, whatever. However you have to conceptualize it, have your back first. Pay attention to you first. Then go do the thing. Then go take care of them. Then go be nice with them. Then go hang out with them. Make sure you straight first. Consult self first. And then again, it's like a company. So you rolled out a new program. Coming up with these ideas to prevent you from crash outs, like the crash out prevention plan. The CPP. The CP squared. Ooh, we love that. The crash out prevention plan. You got your list of stuff. You already wrote down what you was pissed about on Monday. And then how to fix it. And then went back on Thursday on how to fix that. Or not fix, but prevent yourself from going even lower than you already feel, right? So roll out the program. So the next time you're starting to have some trials and some tribulations in this bitch, reference your CPP and try the things. Maybe you wrote down, journal everything I'm feeling in that moment and breathe 5 times. Maybe that helps you. So try that off the CPP, the crash out prevention plan. Try that. See how you feel. If you need to go to the next line item, go ahead and do that. Maybe the next one is, I need to eat some Chick-fil-A because it always makes me happy. Go get you some Chick-fil-A. Oh, I don't even have fucking money for Chick-fil-A. Now you pissed again. All right, what's the next one? Next one, go put my feet in the grass and tell the tree to help me. And look up at the sun and absorb happy vibes. Try that one and that shit free. So, can't argue that. And there's always grass and sun, so try that. Oh shit, but it's nighttime and this raccoon's in the back. I can't go outside in the grass and it ain't no sun up. Okay, go to the next line item. All right, so as you're going through life and implementing your plans, using your safety nets, using your life vests, trying them out, which life vest do I like best type of thing, you will start to see what works when, why, and how. I ate that up. Somebody understands that, and I ate that the fuck up. Yes. Implementation, assessment, evaluation. Do we need to make new line items? Do we need to make revisions to the crash out prevention plan? Do I need to order some new life vests? Do I need to get a different type of safety net for when I climb that mountain? Type of thing. And yourself will thank you for paying so much attention to yourself like that. And that's a form of self-love, I'd say. And you can just achieve so much more knowing that you got your own back like that. So I would suggest that. I would suggest that for sure. Like, look, for example, actually, I was over here writing something. Because the way that I conceptualize the spirit realm, the ethereal realm, the unseen world, the way I conceptualize it is like a business, like the analogy I used earlier. So I was writing out my board of directors. I kept messing it up. So I just scribbled them all. What this is, excuse me, the founder is God. I call God by a different name. And God is a woman. She's the mama. Yes, she is. And so she's the founder. And then I put me. I'm the CEO, owner. And then I put guardian angel. I like that whole idea that people say about a guardian angel. Some people believe in that. And I like that. I want to use that. So I always see the name Jessica all the time. I see the name. I hear the name for months. So guardian angel Jessica, she's the sole security director. Like, she got my back. She the director of security, of the security team. And then she my bestie and like my assistant. Like she has a few different roles. Like we pimping her out. We hired her for one role and like now we got her doing multiple roles and she's okay with it. That's one thing about the spirit board of directors. They be pretty much okay with whatever. And you don't always got to be nice to them. Energy is energy. Energy don't give a fuck about manners. They don't care about cussing. They don't care about please and thank you. Your body does. Your brain does. But energy, pure energy, doesn't have emotion like a human does. It doesn't perceive emotion like a human does. All energy wants to do is just move into a form, into some type of form. So since there's just so much energy around me, I said, we're going to form them into my team. So that's just something that I do, that I've come up with because I'm a creative person and I like to come up with my own shit. I'm a DIY diva to the core. Like, I be braiding my own hair. I'm not paying $400. What? Paying $60 for the materials and I'm getting this in. So do something like that that's tailored to what type of person you are. And you'll be straight. You'll be straight every time. Te lo juro. I'm also down to bounce ideas. Like, I ain't gonna spread your business or none of that. My very first job was a paralegal in the United States Army. I didn't really do shit, but I did know one thing. I had a security clearance and we cannot spread the tea. We get all the tea. The legal department get all the tea. And then I was cross-trained for 42 Alpha Human Resources. My cup was overflowing with the tea of the whole battalion, baby. And couldn't spill. It was overflowing into another one of my own cups because I couldn't spill the tea. So that's how I treat just life in general. Like when somebody's like confiding in me their business, yeah, I ain't spilling that. If it was just some dumb shit, yeah, I'm about to go clown your ass. We talking, what? You jumped and you flinched because it's lightning outside? Oh, I'm about to go tell the whole company, okay? But like on some personal shit, like me and you, I'm your diary, no Alicia Keys, but all Alicia Keys. Like, so if you want to bounce ideas off me or ask further questions, I'm so open to that. DMs is open. I may not respond right away, but I always come back. I always come check. I always will come back. I'm not like the dad who says I'm going to the store and never comes back. I come back with goodies. So yeah, unpopular opinion here, and I don't really give a fuck. Think about real quick, just think about the person in your life that is just the most important, that is just most important to you. You love them so much. You will die behind them. You are more important than that person, whoever popped in your head. Hey, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Damn, I can't even get the words out. Libras don't like to say sorry. We'd be like, I mean, it's on you that you got offended. I'm not sorry. I'm being me. That's how a Libra apologizes. But you were just Erykah Badu said, if we were made in his image, then call us by our names. We are God, baby. All right, I added in that last part, we are God, but that's what she meant. If you know, you know. So you're just God, like, well, not just, but you're God embodied into a human being. You are God being a human being. Like, you get to be a human being instead of just being God. Like, God got bored. Like, can we manifest into something? I'm trying to be a frog. I'm trying to be a butterfly. I'm trying to be a tree. I'm trying to be a human. Like, and God manifested, or the universal powers and energies, energy and just energy. We'll say that. I feel like that's all inclusive. Energy manifested into you. However it happened is however it happened. And you're here. And in order for you to do anything at the best of your ability, you need to be at the best of your ability with yourself. So that's why I would say that the self is the most important person on the earth. Period. I'm the most important person in my life. I didn't always think like that, but over years, that's what I'm standing on. And I'm able to just be so much better for people and be more of my best self for people more often when I think that way. So try that out if you fucking with that. Another thing that really helps prevent crash outs, not prevent a bad day, but prevent crash outs, is to just take care of yourself like how you would take care of somebody who's about to crash out. Where did I leave off? I went to take a piss. I must have released my memory in that stream of piss. Oh, another thing, talk to yourself and treat yourself like out of body real quick. Like come out of body and take care of yourself as you would take care of somebody who's about to crash out. If you can take care of somebody else, if you could be nice to somebody else, if you could be loving and attentive and care about somebody else's opinions and feelings, then you definitely have the ability to do it for yourself. And if you don't do that already, then, the first couple times gonna feel a little crazy. But it really doesn't matter, because anything that is positively helping you in the name of love, like rooted in love for yourself, because you want the best for yourself, like you would want the best for your kid, I just feel like that's very respectful to take care of self like that. Like, even if we think of it like how the Christian's Bible says that the body is a temple of God, and like you can find God within the temple or some shit like that. Isn't that disrespectful if you just, like, I be thinking it's disrespectful that I vape. It's like, wow, I'm just destroying the temple of God, if you think about it that way. So you can just act like, and then the Christian Bible says like the Holy Spirit is within us. So you can just act like you're taking the Holy Spirit real quick out, and the Holy Spirit is talking to you. And if it makes it easier to conceptualize it, this is the Holy Spirit. Move this hand while your Holy Spirit talking, and then you can just like be like this, like keep it closed when the about to crash out you is talking, and just have the conversation. It could go something like this. I love to give an example. Skip through if you don't want one, but I would probably go like this. I never did this before, but I do something similar. I'm fucking pissed. I literally can't. Like, I don't even want to go to this job again tomorrow. And it's crazy to say, but I want to get fired. You want to get fired? Like, type shit. Like, do that. Why would you want that? It's almost like your own personal therapist. You pull her out. Give her a name. Maybe even draw, if you're an artist, draw a beautiful photo. Name her, him. Put that shit up, tape. Or hold it up if you don't got no tape or no money for tape. Hold it up. Ba 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 ba. And then when you say things and when you ask things, just be quiet. And just listen. And what I mean by, excuse me. Anybody else vape and just always burp? I know something's not right. I gotta quit that shit. Literally. But yeah, when you listen, it's more so like listen with the soul. The soul has its own senses. The body has its own senses. So not like hear. Some people actually can like dead ass hear, like soulfully through their ears, or psychically through their ears. But other than that, for the most part, the rest of us, it's just more like a internal dialogue. Like if you were to talk to yourself in your head, like you talking shit about somebody in your head, like it's that quiet. So pop your shit. I'm gonna just say Holy Spirit, higher self Erin. Higher self Erin, let's say that. Higher self Erin, future Erin, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. What do I do? How am I supposed to get out of this? Like, I don't want to keep feeling like this every fucking day, Monday through Friday. How do I stop feeling like this? I'll be good until I get here. Like, what do I do? What are some things I can do? Like, feel free to catch an attitude. Feel free to cuss. Feel free to be you. 100% you. Be you. Because the only person that's going to accept you at 100% is you. And the soul that is you. If that makes good sense. And then just shut the fuck up. Get it out and shut the fuck up. And just listen. And then whatever thoughts come in your head, respond out your mouth. And then shut the fuck up. Again. And then just listen. And then respond. Like, it's like that. Because silence is when your higher power, is when energy can really, I guess you could say, communicate. You could really download good thoughts that are actually going to help you when you shut the fuck up. Turn that phone on Do Not Disturb. Turn that TV off. I don't even care if you have on classical music or soft, soulful vibes, instrumentals in the back. Turn all that shit off. We don't need no extra waves, right? Everything like this phone and all these things, they're emitting waves. We just don't see it type shit. Just like y'all believe in a God. You don't see him, but you be like, like praying to the sky and shit. You don't see him, but you know that he's there type shit. That's with anything. So turn all the sound waves off because it just interferes with the downloads that you're going to get from here in your soul. All right, so dead ass silence. Ask your questions. Say how you feel. Be so honest. Be so real. Nobody's listening but you. In energy, period. All right, and then you would get some good clarification. And you know, people call that meditating, like just being quiet. But that stillness between speech and thought, where you just like, maybe I can say, what the fuck do I do next? I didn't even think anything. Like, I heard nothing in my head. Like, I didn't think anything, and I don't hear anything around me. It was pure, straight silence. Almost started to ring type of thing. If I held on a bit longer, I probably would have heard a bit of a... It's like you could kind of hear like a ring or like a staticky type of thing. That silence of no thought, no speech... That's God. That's how you know God is in the building. Like, that's how you know Allah is here. That's how you know the purple monster in the closet that you pray to is right here with you. Whatever the fuck you believe in, the universe is listening. We are having a meeting and everyone's here on time. Let's begin. Every time you hear that stillness, that nothingness, it's God. Like, God is like really everything and nothing all at the same time. Use that shit to your advantage. Use your energy, your own little droplet from the cloud of consciousness, oneness, God, everything, your little droplet of energy, use that and use the energy around you. Past loved ones, like loved ones, friends, family, coworkers, whatever, that have died, use their energy. Use this all for your advantage. Some people do that, like, well, this ain't no new shit, you know? Like, this whole energy thing is not no new shit. So, this is just my perspective and my take on it. People are using it to their advantage and doing evil ass shit, as you can see in this world. And people are also doing the complete opposite and doing amazing, extraordinary, miraculous things on a low to all the way to the high and everything in between scale. I actually met a few people who have healed their bodies using energy. And then there's literally like a whole thing. Like, you can go to an energy healer and release this and release that and heal this and heal that with energy healer. Like, it's literally a whole thing. But you can do that shit yourself. You can do that yourself. The only reason why energy healers have a job is because everybody don't want to do it. They don't care about themselves that much. They care about themselves to an extent. Everybody cares about themselves to an extent. But some people, they just don't care about themselves that much. And I get it, because that used to be me. Didn't give a fuck about me, but I was cute. So I cared about my looks, but I didn't care about me, type shit. So they'll just go to an energy healer and let them do it, right? When you don't know how to do some shit, you got to go get the services from somebody else and give them money or something. You got to give some. So if you could just do it for yourself, and it feels way better anyway. And it's way more confidential. Don't nobody even know. You just showing up every day like the shit. You the shit. And don't nobody even know what you're doing in your free time. And they don't need to know, because that's your business. All right? I'll tell you. One of my previous coworkers, I used to think he was just trying to play around and fuck with me, but he always told me to mind my business. That was the best advice I could have ever got. And that man said, mind your fucking business. Mind your goddamn business. In any way you could say, he told me to mind my business. Oh, I love minding my business. Somebody should have been told me that. What? It's real easy to get wrapped up in what everybody else doing. What's going on around us in the world at the moment. It's real easy to worry about and care about and be more focused on your dependents as opposed to yourself. I know you personally, who submitted the question, is a mama, teen mother. Yeah, so I know it can be real easy to not mind your business. Okay? And it also plays, that phrase, mind your business, also plays into the things that I do. Like the company of Erin, I call it TECO. In Florida, the electrical company is called TECO, Tampa Electric Company, some shit. But mine is TCOE, the company of Erin, TECO. Yeah, that's my business, you know? And then the board of directors is God, my past loved ones, guardian angel type shit. Like, and when I'm feeling some type of way, or I'm about to go do something great, I'm about to go do something new, I always consult my board of directors. Okay, And then the staff are all the people that lived before me for this body to even be a body. All the people that I never met as Erin, all those ancestors and shit. That's the staff. Like, and everybody's working so hard for me. They are not just clocking in for the money. They are the money, okay? And I invest in that. I invest in that, and I invest in myself. And man, a return on dividends is coming, baby. It comes in waves, and it comes little, big, like, yeah. So mind your goddamn business. It's fun too. I love minding my business. It feels good, like I'm loving myself. I love paying attention to myself. And then it's way easier for me to love other people because I actually did it with me first. I ain't perfect. You can get your ass, what? Fussed out. I ain't gonna fight you, maybe. I don't fight, like, unless I have to. But for the most part, I'll be good. And you be good too. You good. It just don't feel like it. But you good. We don't feel good all the time, but we be good all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up so I can go mind my business. No, I got a lot of shit to do actually. So thank you so much for submitting your question, Miss Mamas. I love ya. And then anybody else who may view this that didn't submit the question, love and tranquility and peace upon you, so you can navigate this world as easily as possible, as youthful as possible, as jovially as possible, happily, there we go, as happily as possible. And yeah, till next time, love ya.